Hey, good morning, folks. Getting things squared away here for today's excursion. And today we're heading to Xinpu. And Xinpu is located, maybe 10-15 minutes from here. Rather than start out near the house, I figured I'd get to downtown Qionglin before we got the ball rolling. We're parked outside the Leia Burger. However, I already had breakfast this morning, so I cannot be tempted. Let's get this party started. And that girl inside the restaurant thinks I'm Zao? Yeah. She thinks I'm a little nuts or something. What's that guy doing with the camera? Meat on hooks, folks. Meat on hooks. All right. On the road to Sinpu. Road trip. Haven't been this way for a while. And I believe when we get there, we're going to take a look at the morning market. Shall we pass this guy? I think we can do it. Let's do it. There's a camera right over there pointed the other direction. That gray box on the pole. But that's for the guys coming the other way. That's not for us. So we can go ahead and fly through here. There's probably another camera up here. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Heading out to the countryside a little bit here, between here and Sinpu. And Sinpu has a morning market I haven't visited for quite a while. And it's kind of a cool little town. Let's see, we go there once in a while to get to Hakka food. There's a Hakka restaurant in that town that we'd like to go to sometimes. And there are also a couple of temples that I think are kind of funny. They feature a lot of very bosomy female characters. Usually it's Buddhas on the wall and, you know, heroic patriarchs and male characters from the Buddhist history, whatever it is. But this temple, I think all the monks were named Randy. These two temples, actually, they appear to have been done by the same monks. Jesus, Murphy. You know, you do have to be careful here. A lot of the drivers, they don't really get driver's ed. They drive around on a little track down by the DMV a couple of times, and then they get their driver's license. And then they venture out into the roads, ill-prepared for actual traffic situations. But hey, same is true in the United States, right? A lot of bad drivers there too, so. And Taiwan, as I understand it, doesn't even take the cake in that regard. You go to Vietnam, you'll see some really wacky driving. Or India. India combines heavy traffic and bad driving, from what I can tell. So here you do have to be careful, though. My wife grew up out on this road. The family farm is right here in the neighborhood. It's up one of these driveways, I forget which one. Karen's father was an operated orange orchards and also rice fields. Had some land holdings near Qionglin. He's retired now, of course, a long time. I guess he's around 90. But if you see a picture of an Asian farmer with a pole across his back and a basket balanced on each end, that would be my father-in-law during his heyday, during his years as a robust orange grove operator. Windy today. You know, on a scooter, the wind really hits you when it's strong. I think the scooter weighs a couple 100 pounds, and I weigh nearly a couple 100 pounds. Probably me and the scooter together, we weigh about 400 pounds, which isn't enough to really stop the wind. There's a camera warning sign. I don't know why they put those signs up to warn you about the cameras. If they really want to make money, they wouldn't warn you. Anyhow, I'll go to the speed limit. There's no rush here. And here we are in Sinpu. See what's going on a Wednesday morning. I never got to do this when I was working. I always had to be at the school. Oh, I think this is a straight ahead situation. We got a left turner and a right turner, and an Ike turner and a Tina turner. Oh no, he's not going to take a right after all. Maybe that guy's taking a right up here. Do, 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 do. Okay. I think that lady just ran a red light. We'll wait for the green. We're not in a hurry. We have the luxury now of taking our time. This guy has a right turn plan somewhere. I guess probably here. No? Well, by golly, who knows what's going on here? Alright. I don't know what's going on. I forgot the lay of the land. I really have. Totally forgotten the lay of the land. The lay of the land. What is that? A little Christian church. Look at that. We got to take a peek in here. What's going on here? Wow. Imagine that. Minister Tang. Wow. Huh. Well, we'll keep on rolling. I don't think the church is open on Wednesday morning. I'm not really in the mood. I think we're at the main drag now. I can smell something. I think we're at the main drag, all right. All right, let's just do a quick survey here. Mill around. Purpose of today's scooter ride is just to have a gander. Wander around and have a gander. And maybe hit that morning market if it's open. Looks pretty quiet here today. Big new building going in there. Apartment building, no doubt. There you go, buddy. I know, I'm just dragging my ass out here in the center of the lane. Shouldn't be doing that. I should be tending to business and going fast. Just not in the mood. Not in the mood for speed. Alright, that took no time at all. Let's pop a U. And the morning market must be the other way. Kid Castle, look at that. Not open, but that's an after-school program. A bushy bond, cram school. When the kids get out of grade school, or when they get out of school, I shouldn't say grade school, when they get out of elementary or middle school, even high school, a lot of times the parents sign them up for the after-school programs. And because the parents work such long hours, and because they want their children to get a leg up on English or math or whatever it is they're studying after school, the lucky kids get to go to an art after school program. That would be more fun. I know I've taught in the cram schools, the bushy bonds, and by the time the kids get out of the regular school and they show up at your after school program, they're pretty burned out. So it's usually structured the way those cram schools are usually set up. It's games. You know, you throw a sticky ball at a board and it hits a verb and you got to make a sentence using that verb. Or you got a little basketball hoop and you shoot baskets, and whoever gets the basket gets to, answer a question or something. It's all, they try to make it into games. I used to know a whole bunch of those games, but I don't know them anymore. Forgot that stuff. There's a lot of scooters parked right here. I'm thinking the market's right along here, and here it is. Yeah, there's the market right there, the entrance to the market. So I'm going to see if I can get lucky. Oh, that was a parking spot right back there. Well, there's a whole bunch of them up here. No problem. I'm going to take this spot right. No, I'm not, because that truck driver's going to try to pull out. I'm going to get this spot right here. This looks pretty safe. Looks pretty safe for my scooter. And I'm going to keep the helmet on. Keep the camera on the helmet. I think that's how I want to do it. It's dark in there, though. I need to reset the light. Well, folks, you know what? That's just a short look, the road to Sinpu. And is there anything else I want to toss in while I'm doing this? Nah, that's pretty much it. It's kind of a half-ass video, but hey, it's better than nothing. Tell you what, I'm going to change out to the stick because I'm going to be able to get better shots, and I'm going to need to turn the light down, the light setting for that morning market. All right. I'm not going to ask you to hit the subscribe button on this video. This is kind of a haphazard video. Y'all have a great day, and we'll catch you on another video. All right then.